Welcome to another episode of Dale's Dinosaurs at the Pool Room. I've realised that I've got quite a backlog of dinosaurs to review, so I'm going to insert some extra reviews for you. So keep watching as I add fun facts about the dinosaur after this review. Today we're reviewing the Mattel Genyodectes Serus. This is the strike attack size and comes under the Dino Trackers banner. Now, being a strike attack figure, Genyodectes comes posable and has a single play feature. So the posing is basically the legs and the arms pose. I do like that the arms are not pronated, which is great. The shoulders basically just move in and out. The legs will move backwards and forwards, but then you can't really stand it anymore. So it's single pose almost figure. The play feature comes in this button here. We press the button and the jaw opens and closes. Well, basically, press the button and it closes, which is pretty disappointing for me. I would really like Mattel to keep their dinosaurs with a closed mouth, and then you press the feature and it opens it. That would be cool. The skin tag is just here behind the hip for those people using the scanning app, which I still do and quite enjoy it. There we go. Now, the sculpt is pretty much assumed, and for me it's really disappointing. Genyodectes is considered a ceratosaurid, and it's only a little smaller than Ceratosaurus. So if we compare the two, I won't even be able to get Ceratosaurus in the picture, and that's behind, right? And Ceratosaurus was basically only Genyodectes was only a little bit smaller than Ceratosaurus. So if we compare these two, the size of the figure is just so underwhelming. The sculpt is very much a guess, as all we have available to tell us what Genyodectes Serus looked like was the fossilised remains of the snout and the teeth, and premaxilla and maxilla. And if we were to go by Ceratosaurus, which is the closest thing we actually have to Genyodectes, then they got it wrong. I'm not even going to bother putting Robert Muldoon next to this figure because you can see it's just so out of scale, it's not funny. Now, the paint applications are pretty boring, pretty standard. It's just two colours. We've got we've got this yellow-green moulded plastic with brown paint applications. The teeth are painted in. The teeth could possibly be longer if I was going to mould it the proper way that this dinosaur was discovered. And we've also got the eye painted in. For what we would have paid, $23 here in Australia, it's a pretty disappointing dinosaur. So now let's talk about the dinosaur, because I think the dinosaur is far more interesting than this figure anyway. So Genyodectes Serus was a ceratosaurid. It's a carnivorous theropod from what is now Argentina. It was from the late Cretaceous. Genyodectes means jaw bite, and the Serus section means late. Genyodectes is the genus, Serus is the species, but as there's actually only one found so far, then most people just call it Genyodectes. As mentioned, the fossil remains consist of the snout, the premaxilla, the maxilla, and the teeth. Now, it was first described in 1901, and then from that stage, it was considered a nomen dubium due to it being such a fragmentary fossil. It's been considered during this whole time as various dinosaurs, a megalodontid, a tyrannosaurid, and a bellosaurid even. And then before scientists finally redescribing it in 2004 as a ceratosaurid. The teeth are quite long and exceed the jaw, which is only seen in Ceratosaurus and Genyodectes. And the teeth are in an echelon pattern, which also only occurs with Ceratosaurus and Genyodectes. The main difference between the two genus, though, is that premaxilla on Ceratosaurus has 3 teeth and Genyodectes has 4. Genyodectes is estimated to be 6.5 meters long and weigh 790 kilos. That's hilarious as far as I'm concerned, because it's very precise considering we only have a fossil of a snout and a few teeth. However, though, we do know that having that same bite as Ceratosaurus, it could have also been a fish hunter. If you want to know more about Ceratosaurus, check out my Ceratosaurus review, the Hammond Collection one. It would have lived alongside Tyrannotitan and Patagotitan, which is pretty cool. Argentina, dinosaurs. There you go. So anyway, that's all I have today on Genyodectes Serus. If you'd like to see more dinosaurs reviews or dinosaur reviews, check out my Dale's Dinosaurs tab. It has so many reviews. We're past 30 now, and it just keeps growing all the time. If there's a particular dinosaur that you would like reviewed, let me know in the comments. Talk to me in the comments anyway. I'd like to hear from you. Okay, until next time, take care.